Now at the fourth G20 finance ministers and central bank governors meeting in South Africa, global leaders gathered against a backdrop of uncertainty but also an opportunity. The joint communique that followed reflects a shared push for financial resilience, sustainable growth and stronger support for the global South. For India, this moment ties directly into its long-term development vision, which is the Viksit Bharat or Developed India, a commitment to becoming a fully developed nation by the year 2047. The themes of inclusion, digital transformation and climate-conscious development in the G20 outcome echo what India is working towards back at home.
The delegation concluded its G20 engagements, reaching a full consensus on a joint communique at Zimbabwe. The Consulate General of India, Durban, hosted a special evening to honor the shared purpose and friendship between India and South Africa. The evening's focal point was clear: Viksit Bharat 2047, India's ambitious roadmap to becoming a developed nation by its centenary of independence.
Agreement was reached on issues on taxation, sustainable finance, the global economy, and also on multilateral institution and mobilizing private capital. So in all these issues, I think both developed and developing countries came together. The South African presidency did a wonderful job, and the Treasury officials who handled the communique drafting were extremely patient, and they made sure that all views were expressed and allowed to be expressed, and then they deftly work around those views and managed to arrive at a consensus that was acceptable to all the G20 countries. So I think full credit to the South African presidency for managing to arrive at a consensus communique in this third FMCBG meeting under their presidency. Viksit Bharat 2047 is a goal, is an aspiration for India to become a developed nation, which means at the minimum having, assuming the current population numbers, having a minimum per capita income of about $15,000, which means Indian GDP in dollar terms should be about $20 trillion at current prices or more by 2047. I think it does give a sense of purpose, a mission to the Indians, because at the time of the centenary of the country's independence, that we should be a developed nation, putting behind the colonial rule, I think is a great rallying call by the Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi to make sure that Indians collectively work together to raise the level of employment, the level of income growth, the level of manufacturing in the country, technological innovations, and also, more importantly, make India a global player when it comes to supply chain for critical minerals, rare earths and technology. So it is a sort of a very important motivational appeal for Indians to put their shoulders together and make sure that India becomes a developed nation in all respects. It is not just about GDP numbers or per capita income. It is about a sense of all-round prosperity and optimism about the future.
That was Dr. Nageshwaran, and I'm Nazneen for DD India, South Africa, where diplomacy danced with a coastal breeze.